All right. So we mentioned before that the numbers Fuga, Zagi, and Imbi that are with Apu are most likely the samurai Yamato was in the cave with in chapter 1024. After seeing Yamato crash the Apu and Drake fight, and we see Fuga chase after Yamato, does it add any credence to our theory that these samurai are in fact these numbers?
Hell yes.
Like,
I love it. I
No, I'm kidding.
absolutely love it. I love it. And not only that, I think Yamato says that this is like the Owato chamber. I think Owato means cave, so maybe I'm tripping. But that's the same cave chamber or area that they said the samurai were in, like a cave chamber. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd have to go.
that.
It's in I don't know if it's the official or not, but it says Iwato chamber. And like back then they said, oh, they're in the Iwato shrine or whatever. Like they're in that same area.
I gotta see that. I gotta look at it again.
I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
If I can find it. But I mean, I just gotta see that one samurai's back, bro. If he got a tattoo, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, right?
But I feel like his hair is longer.
What's
I just
up,
hope
Lawrence?
it's not. He's gonna
What you
complain
think
about
about it?
Zoro's dad and all that.
I don't want it to be Zoro's dad. I don't. I'm fine with it being those samurai, but if that was Zoro's dad, I'm not cool with him just being this.
I agree with Lawrence.
I feel like his dad should have a bigger role than
It
that.
don't gotta be his dad. It can be someone
Sanji's
else.
dad is out here.
What's Sanji's dad doing?
Nah, hold on.
What he doing? What Judge doing?
Sanji's dad was crying.
Yeah,
tape,
bro.
bro.
What you talking about?
But like he's an accomplished person. This dude,
I get
he
you.
runs the
I get
German.
you.
He was once accomplished.
He's a reputable strength. Like he has a whole like nation, like an army behind his back. He's doing deals with Yonkos. That means he's on Yonko radar. You know, Luffy's father, the leader of the revolutionary. So I'm a drugged up number. Like you saying, you know what I'm saying? It was the same line with Ryuma and before like the Shuma.
But does that not? I mean, Zoro's backstory, unless they get fleshed out again in Wano, has always been underwhelming in comparison to Luffy and Sanji's backstories. So like, why his dad got to be some special dude? Like Zoro again.
I'm not saying crazy special.
Zoro,
but like
He just wants to be an even level at least.
yeah, or
why?
because like
Zoro's gonna be Zoro. It doesn't take away from who Zoro is. So why does it matter?
no, but it
if
will
his
take
dad
away
got
who's
turned into a number?
I'm not talking about Zoro here. I'm talking about his dad.
Maybe he's
I'm
seeing,
saying
his dad should be stronger.
Zoro's dad
his
doesn't
dad
matter.
should be stronger than this. Is what I'm trying to say.
maybe Lawrence is figuring
Stronger
out.
than what?
He's probably seeing an inconsistency that we're not seeing.
How?
Because most I don't remember off the top of my dome, but have we seen somebody, their father, be like weak, and then them be weak, or them be strong? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Drake's dad.
like for example, right?
Sweet. Zoro, Doflamingo's dad is weak.
No, but he was strong in will. Because
He was dumb.
all right,
He was.
you could call it, but he was strong in will. He chose to
No,
do
'cause
something
he
that
even-
defied the gods.
Yo, but he didn't even stand with that conviction after they went through some stuff. He was like, yo, I'm sorry, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
He was his family stuff.
I mean,
Yeah, they was
dude,
going through a lot.
he was gonna beat. They're gonna
They was
beat the
going
crap
through a
out of
lot.
him. Of course, you're celestial
going through a lot.
And it
dragon.
was his kids. They were gonna kill his kids. So he
Yeah,
might have thought it
they
was
was
wrong at that
crucified
point,
them.
but overall he defied something. He had the will to do so.
When shit was sweet.
And then Yasop, Usopp, and then we have Dragon.
Usopp is weak,
Law,
and his father is strong.
Luffy.
But-
well, Usopp in his own right is kind of strong, plot wise.
He's stronger than your average Joe.
Yeah.
That
But what I'm saying right now is like Lawrence is noticing that you can't like have Zoro be this strong and then have a weak father.
Especially who was a swordsman.
This
Let me
is
ask you
the
a question.
problem.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
I'm
question.
just
the
saying
problem
this
with
might
what
be
you're
what he's
saying.
saying.
Let me ask you a
in no
question.
way,
Is this
hold
what
on.
you're thinking?
In no
Like, in a
way,
way?
in no way is this man losing a fight to Kaido and getting turned into a number after that fight. He fucked out him twice and lost twice. There's no way that makes you weak.
Sebastian,
In
let me
no
ask you a
world
question.
is
Let me ask you a
losing to
question.
Kaido
Let me ask you a question.
the definition of
But
weakness.
it's not just to do with the weak. It's just like, do you see? Let me ask you a question. Can you see this happening to Zoro?
No, but he's Zoro.
You know, but question, right? What did they say? What did what's his name? That Yakuza. He said, doesn't Zoro remind you of somebody? They said he's a spitting image in fighting style and in strength, right? Of his predecessor. Who are they talking about?
Okay.
Either his grandfather or his father.
Okay, let me ask you two things. I'm gonna ask you two things right now. Would Zoro be able to beat Kaido in a fight?
No.
Okay, so he already checks the I fought Kaido and lost, bar, right?
Yeah.
Has Zoro been captured before? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been captured. That's crazy. So he's fit the 2 criteria that it took for his dad to be transformed.
But didn't
into
you
this.
just say? Can you see? I asked you.
No.
You just say, can you see if it's just happening to Zoro be turned into a number?
Yeah,
no, you said no.
What I'm saying is, even Zoro, as great as he is, he's not above this. It's just because it happened to his dad. I'm not even saying it's his dad. I don't even believe it's his dad.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
I'm just saying, if it is his dad, it doesn't take anything away from Zoro. It doesn't even take anything away from his dad. He fought honorably against Kaido multiple times.
And he didn't eat for like 2 weeks.
Dude, and then was violent. Like, dude, Kaido's grimy. That's all it tells me.
Was also too,
and this number, if they are them, odds are Chopper will figure out a way to change them
let
back.
me ask you a question.
Anyway.
The reason why, because like for example too, Zoro, right, is in a way is supposed to like be someone that's kind of like
important.
And yes, important and rival even Odin's strength, right? Using his sword. Wouldn't his father? The line of Ryuma. Ryuma's probably stronger than Odin.
If that's your problem,
Ryuma's stronger than Odin.
Lawrence, if that's
right?
your problem, then you should have already been mad that he lost to Kaido in the way that he did. Him and 2 other dudes that were supposed to be strong went after Kaido and lost. You should already be mad.
Odin lost though.
But Odin was fighting Kaido's entire army, right? With just his 9 scabbards and Shinobu. And one of them wasn't really, I mean, I guess Kandro probably wasn't out here snaking at that point. But the circumstances that Odin was fighting Kaido were worse than the circumstances that Ushimaru and those 3 dudes were fighting Kaido.
You don't realize though that they were in a cave, starved out for like how long? They're nowhere near their full strength.
But they had lost before that to get captured in the first place.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm pretty sure it was a war being waged on Wano between all the daimyos and their people against the Beast Pirates after Odin was taken out. So it's like, all right, we had our big war where we fought against them. We showed out in that war where Kaido thought we were strong enough and put us in this special different cave because we were somebody to look out for. Like, yo, if I could break the will of that guy, I could get him on my team. He showed that. But, like, that's not anywhere near what Odin was doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? Odin scarred this man for life.
No, yeah, I know that. But the thing is, it was also different because it wasn't like... Because the father showed that he was a daimyo, right? He wasn't one of the thugs that Odin was just beating to get on his side. No, it wasn't that. You know, Odin's the son of the shogun.
You know, I truly believe Lawrence is suffering from Ryzen. And I think for anybody that knows, Ryzen from Yu Yu Hakusho is like Lawrence's guy. And he is the great grandfather of Yusuke.
Oh, man.
So he might be suffering from that and how much he loves it.
Yo,
and that idea of it. And also the inconsistency of like fathers. You know what I'm saying?
I still subscribe to the Green Bull is Zoro's dad theory, which is funny to me. Right. I just don't have a problem if this is Zoro's dad. It doesn't do it. It doesn't take away anything from Zoro's character.
All right, hold on. Last question.
Okay, go ahead.
No. Last words on this.
Now I was gonna say the Green Bull for Zoro's dad. I only dislike it because I feel like it takes away opponents for the Straw Hats because I want them to fight the Admiral. But at least there is like, all right, they're showing that Zoro's dad would be Admiral level. You know, at the very least, like around there. Like I'm fine with that level. But I don't want them taken away because I always said what I believe. Luffy fights the Fleet Admiral while the crew, like, they fight the 3 admirals. Zolo, Sanji, and Jinbei. Jinbei.
Or Yamato.
Yamato, one of them. Sebastian agreed with that, but
Luffy fighting 2 admirals.
No.
All right, so